name is Lavanya. My topic is Intel 8051 microcontroller architecture. If you observe this is a processor 8-bit ALU. It receives data from accumulator ACC and from bay register. And here we have ports, port 0, port 2, port 3 and port 1. Port 0 are address buses A0 to A7 are lower order address bus, and port 2 are A8 to A15 higher order address bus. 8051 supports 16-bit address bus. Port 0, port 2 used as 16 address buses. A0 to A7 lower order bus is also used as data bus. Thus, the data supports 8051 is 8-bit data bus. Now, A0 to A7 is also used as D0 to D7. It is multiplexed address bus, nothing but AD0 to AD7, same as 8086 microprocessor. And next, port 3. Port 3 can be used as some special purpose. Each port 3 bit is specially controlled one operation. This is I/O, input and output. This is interrupt controller, and this is for counter purpose, and this is an serial data transmission. It is an serial data transmission in full duplex, then read or write purpose. Then port 1 is completely allocated for data transmission of input and output devices. Through this 16-bit address bus, these ports are connected, and these ports are connected to the memory or I/O devices to transmit the data. Now see DPTR, data pointer register. It is an 8-bit register divided into two parts, DPH, DPL. Data pointer high, data pointer low, means one nibble high and one nibble low. To store the data, we prefer this data pointer register. And next, PC, program counter, which stores the address of the instruction to be called from the memory or I/O devices. And next, PSW means processor status word. After executing every operation, PSW is verified. And next, SFRs means special function register. The total controlling of 8051 controller is depend on these SFRs. These are IE, interrupt enable. If we want to enable or disable the interrupts, these interrupt enable register is used. And next, IP, interrupt priority. When more interrupts are come at the same time, to give the priority, we use this register. Next, PCON, power control register, to control the power related to 8051 microcontroller. PCON register is preferred. Next, SBUF, serial buffer. This register is used to store the serial data transmission. And SCON, serial control. This is used to control the serial data transmission. Next, TCON, timer control. And next, TMOD, time mode register or time modifier. The time controlling is totally modified by this TMOD register. And next, TL0, TH0, TL1, TH1 are the timer controlling signals. Timer lower order, timer higher order, timer lower order and timer higher order. 8051 can access two memories. One is ROM. ROM is nothing but external memory. Its size is 4 KB. And the another one is RAM. Its size is 128 bytes. This is the internal structure of RAM. It is divided into three parts. One, bank registers, and bit addressable registers, and general purpose registers. Using these bank registers, the programming has been done in 8051. Bit addressable area is also known as byte addressable. This is specially used for bit manipulation purpose. general purpose area given for the programs to run. Here some controlling signals are given. Ground purpose is to control the operation, and next VCC power supply, and the next XTAL1 and XTAL2 are the oscillation signals which will connect to the crystal circuit to generate clock pulses. And then reset. For every operation, the 8051 is going to be resetted. Next, PSEN, program store enable. Using this, 8051 can send the data from the ROM. Next, ALE, address latch enable. If we want to address, ALE is set to high means 1, and if we want data, ALE set to low means 0. And next, EA. EA means external access. To access the memory device, external access is utilized. If ALU want to execute the data may be from RAM presented or the data may be from ROM presented. The data stored in a data register and the accumulator and B register can access it through the data buses and address buses. Then the ALU starts the execution of that data. And after every operation, PSW is verified by the microprocessor. And next we will see the ALP program, how to find the length of the string.
This is the program to find the length of the string. Macro is used to reading and printing purpose. Here we have to print many times, so we use macros. Here in macros, load the effective address of sequence into DX register, and to print the sequence of characters, store 09 into AH. Here macro is ended by using NM. Declare the memory model as dot model small and declare the data segment as dot data. And now declare the variables in dB, means defined bytes, and initialize in data segment. Here 0D means carriage return, 0A means line feeding. Here enter a string is declared as S1 and length of the string is declared as S3, S2. Here dup is used as an array. The array size is S3. The array size of S3 is 80. From here the code segment is started by using dot code. Import the data segment to AX register and move the contents of AX register to DS register. Here printing S1 goes to macros and execute these lines and print enter a string. Now load the address of the array S3 into SI register. Now move 0 to CX register. Here CX is treated as counter. Now loop 1 begins. Increment the SI. Move 01 to AH. 01 is used to read the characters. Then increment the CX value. Move AL into SI. Here SI is in indirect mode. Compare all the contents of AL with the enter key. If it is not equal, then again the loop executes. The loop executes until the jump not equals to 0. Here printing S2 is going to macro and execute this code and print length of the string. Now the counter value is decremented. Move CX value to the AX register. Then exclusive OR operation is done on CX. Then contents of CX are cleared. Move 10 to the BX register. From here the loop 2 begins. Here XOR operation means exclusive OR operation is performed on DX. Then the contents of DX are cleared. Div BX is operation is performed between a BX and DX. Push DX, the value is to be pushed into the DX register. Next increment CX. the value of cx is to be incremented. Next, or operation is performed on ax register. If it is not equal, then again the loop executes. Here move ah comma 0 to h means 0 to h is moved to ah. 0 to is used to print the character. From here number loop is begin. Pop dx means remove the dx value. Here 030h is used for ASCII conversion, and the contents of these are stored into DL register. Then our operation is performed. Then the loop terminated. Here move ah comma 4h is used to exit from the program. Then the program is ended by using end. Here it is the output of the program. Enter a string. If you enter any string, then the length of the string is displayed here.